The SuperThwak Podcast.
So an hour.
1 hour.
What did you think of it so far? The town.
Oh, it's fantastic. I do like it.
Yeah.
I might restart it when I watch it. It's just
Okay.
been a lot going on. So
Right. Just everything they say in that movie, I try to repeat it. I'm sitting here by myself just repeating shit and watching the movie.
I caught myself doing it while watching the movie. My wife's like, "What the fuck are you doing? Are you really trying to mimic what's?" I was like, "No."
Fucking Jeremy Renner is really good in it.
Yeah. When I was putting the toilet in, I was like, "Get me the pliers." She's like, "What?
Get me the fucking pliers.
Give me the fucking pliers."
Or I'll break your fucking leg.
Are we doing this again?
No, we're not doing it again.
Oh hell.
So, how was your week?
It wasn't, I'm not even going to lie. It was one of the longer weeks I've had since I quit my last job. Not because of work. I mean, it's been stressful because we misdiagnosed how much product we needed before, because with liquor stores at the beginning of every year, everyone usually goes dry.
Right.
And so it's super slow in the store. But because of the pandemic, we underestimated what we needed, and we ran out of a lot of stuff, and people were walking in and walking back out pretty much, and it was like, fuck.
If you don't keep that fucking Broken Skull IPA in stock, people are going to lose their fucking mind.
We have zero Broken Skull. I wish.
Have you
might
even tried?
have to look into that, actually.
Yeah, you
now.
should look into that.
I don't know how hard that'd be, because we've already looked into trying to get Creek water, because I actually really like Creek water. It's one of my favorite whiskeys, actually, and it's fucking cheap. So that helps.
What creek does it come from?
Get the fuck out of here.
Like,
I'm pretty sure it's bottled and made in Kentucky, but I don't know.
okay.
I don't think it's an actual creek. I think it's just named after a song, sir.
Just think about it. If you were able to get Creek water and Broken Skull IPA, you can be like the authorized dealer to carry both those things, and you can have like in-store signings with Stone Cold Steve Austin and Yellow Wolf.
I mean, hey, I wouldn't complain. It'd be badass, but I highly doubt that I have that much clout. So
That would bring you the club.
it would be dope. I mean, we do have we've been getting a lot of like new stuff in from like celebrities and stuff. Like Brad Paisley just released a whiskey. So
Is that which white guy is that? Is he the one that looks like Bruce Willis?
what? No.
Oh no, that's the fucking what's his name? Kenny Chesney, right?
I don't think he looks, but yeah,
He's a bald guy.
Yeah.
With the big cow. Yeah, he looks like Bruce
not.
Willis.
He used to not be bald. I guess yeah, he's bald.
Okay. Yeah.
I
All
didn't
his
even think
songs
about
are about fucking like tequila and
And girls on the beach.
and girls on the beach, and I'm like, I can't relate to that shit.
He think he was dating like Renee Zellweger at one point.
That's random as fuck.
I don't know why that's random. Like but
Like
everyone.
the relationship itself is kind of.
Oh yeah. Everyone. So I remember there was this big conspiracy back in the day that he was gay and he was like super closeted. So like he had to date somebody. So he picked Renee Zellweger because she wouldn't like put him on blast. But I don't know. I know a lot of people that I know a lot of white people with not so clean opinions that hate him for that reason.
Really.
It's really weird. Like even just growing up, like how shunned he was by most of his listeners, even though he got way crazy radio play.
Right.
It's nuts.
So he's like a progressive country singer compared to everyone else? Because have you seen Jason Aldean?
Seen or heard?
Like his Instagram, like his wife has an Instagram, and she like sells merch that is like really like anti-Biden merch.
I mean,
It's hilarious.
You don't even need to go to a celebrity for that anymore. That shit just pops up on Facebook.
Yeah.
So
that I find it pretty funny.
yeah, it is wild.
Yeah.
How divisive everything has become in this country.
Yeah.
In the last, honestly, I thought the last 4 years were bad. This last year with just Biden has been like almost worse. Nothing
It's
about
like-
his politics, just the way reactions have been.
Yeah, I think worse in like a different way. Like I don't know, it's hard to explain really.
Yeah, it's been Kind of crazy.
I can almost like guarantee that he won't be in there again the next time around. But
I mean, this is just my personal opinion without going into any politics.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's gonna live another 3 years to go into another term.
that's fucked.
No,
but it's probably true.
He is old as shit.
Yeah, he's old as dirt.
He was out here shortly after the fires in Superior, and there are videos of him, and it's super windy outside, and his wife's walking and everything, and he's holding on to his security guy, making sure he doesn't fall over. like he's like that unsteady. Like I don't know if he's like genuinely all there.
Right.
So,
it's
wild. But moving on from politics, because we don't like to delve into that black hole.
Yeah, we don't do that.
How was your week?
My week was a week, but that's not all I'll say.
Oh God, I thought we were going with the normal line.
Yeah. No, it was a busy week. I only got to go to the gym like once this week so far, and I don't know. Sometimes you're not really busy, but you feel like you're busy. If that makes sense.
Lethargy sets in once you get in. Like
that's one of the 7 deadly sins.
I don't believe so.
Oh, okay.
No, like as soon as I walk into the house, from somewhere, I'm immediately like, okay, I don't want to go anymore. Whereas if I go straight from wherever I'm at to the gym, I'm fine.
Yeah.
As soon as I walk in the house, I'm like, I'm comfortable now. I don't want to leave.
Yeah, I definitely felt that like all week.
Yeah.
I didn't even get to play Arkham City this week, I don't think.
Why not?
I don't think I did.
It's like if you didn't go to the gym, then why not?
Fuck, I didn't. You know what? Because I'm not stuck on a part. I got to Mr. Freeze, and I immediately didn't want to play anymore.
You're like, this is fucking stupid.
Yeah, I'm like, that part is like too heady. I mean, like in a good way. Like I like it, but it's just like this time I wasn't feeling it. I was like, oh.
And that's crazy because that's one of the best fighting scenes in most video games.
It is. It's very like strategic compared to everything else.
It's like one of the first times where literally like most games you can literally just go sit there and spam the same move to do whatever. Like this one you actually had to think to the point where I like got down to like the last 2 circuits and I was like, what the fuck else can I do to take this dude out? Like I was like, no, this is bullshit.
Yeah. But yeah, that's all I did, and I didn't get to write for the movie this week, so next week I'll be getting back on that. But nice. Yeah, that's all I did.
Nice, and seems like it's somewhat relaxed, but not at the same time.
Yeah,
so, that's easy.
See.
So,
right.
I think it's time to send the news.
It is time to send the news, and I think we'll start off
on a somber note.
Yeah, this is like probably the biggest news topic of the last week, I think.
It came out of fucking nowhere, dude.
Yeah. Bob Saget dies at 65.
And honestly, like, every time I hear his name, I just think of the fucking Tourette's guy.
What Tourette's guy?
You remember those?
The guy with like the neck brace and shit?
It's all Bob Saget! It's all fuck salt! I used to love those videos. But yeah, I'll be honest. I'm not too familiar with his comedy. I know that people used to joke that like he wasn't allowed to be left on set by himself with the kids on Full House just because of how raunchy his comedy was. Which I mean, it is what it is. But he honestly felt like the cleanest person on that show next to Uncle Joey.
Yeah, which is so weird because all I knew of him was the Full House.
Yeah.
And when I realized that he did comedy like that, I was like, what?
Yeah, he's a super raunchy comic, which the two of those things side by side make no sense.
No.
But he pulled it off really well.
Yeah.
He played like the all-American dad, like to the point where everyone welcomed them into their homes for, how long did that show run? At least 7 seasons, right?
Yeah.
I'd say maybe almost, if not more.
Almost all the 90s.
Yeah.
Right?
It was huge. Like to the point where there were intros in WandaVision where you were like, okay, that was picked up from Full House. There's no fucking question about it.
Yeah. Those intros are very like specific.
Oh yeah. Because you had, was Full House, I thought that was like late 80s.
I want to say it premiered like either 88, 89.
Yeah.
And then it ran to like 90, like the late 90s.
Yeah. Because the 90s episode was like Malcolm in the Middle.
Yeah. Was it the 90s? I thought that was like the early 2000s.
That might have been early 2000s, yeah.
And then the later 2000s was like Arrested Development and shit like that.
Yeah.
Modern Family.
Modern Family more is, yeah. I mean, I'll never forget watching certain episodes. Honestly, learning a lot from that show, especially as a kid growing up watching it with like my mom. My dad didn't really watch that kind of stuff, but like my mom was really big into Full House. I remember watching those with her a lot. And then after Nick at Night really became a thing, that was all over the place, like almost to the point of like nauseum.
Yeah, I used to watch the shit out of that, and George Lopez came on Nick at Night.
I love George Lopez. Yeah. And then I think I was one of the few people who wasn't actually looking forward to Fuller House.
Mm-hmm.
I hate reboots for the most part.
Yeah, I didn't even watch a single episode of that, I don't think.
I watched the first episode, and I think I left like halfway through the episode because I was like,
damn.
Well, especially because like the parents and Aunt Becky and all them are only in the show for 5 minutes.
Right.
At least in that episode. I don't know if they show up anymore. And then obviously you don't have the Olsen twins because they said, fuck that. I mean, I don't know. I won't even go into them because that's just feels disrespectful at this point.
Yeah.
Especially with their sister doing so well.
I know, that's fucking wild.
Yeah. And I remember watching her, like, obviously it's a little bit of a tangent, but I remember watching her in interviews and, like, people asking her, and you could immediately see her just, like, fucking go, are you fucking kidding me? That would be rough to be anybody's sibling.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But, once again, yeah, Bob Saget, really rough, out of nowhere. He was 65 years old, parent heart attack, official cause of death is natural causes.
Did they come out with official?
Initially, they said they have to do
okay.
like a actual autopsy, but like currently the cause of death is official or natural causes.
Well, he's officially
he's officially dead. It's natural causes, and they said that there was no suspicion of like drugs being involved.
Okay, yeah, I did see that, and I guess I think it was a worker that found him in the hotel room, and they said he was like covered up. Like normally, like he was, like he passed away in his sleep is what it said too.
Honestly, like as sad as it is, I mean, at least there's one silver lining to that. I don't want to fucking. If there's one way to go, it's in your sleep like that.
That's still like kind of like eerie to think about because like if you go to sleep and you don't wake up, like how do you know you're not awake? You know.
I thought you were gonna do that fucking bit from Scary Movie 3 for a moment.
Wake up dead.
Like, don't do it.
No, I think I've used that already in this podcast a couple times.
Yeah,
no. That'd be fucking like, how do you know what's going on?
I mean, yeah.
Or what happens? I don't know.
And I get that, but at the same time, it's like, would you rather that, or would you rather like have one of those fucking Widowmaker heart attacks where you just are in like agonizing pain?
No, I wouldn't want that. I want to go out like trying to fight off a fucking bear or a shark even. That'd be kind of cool.
I want to go on my 80th birthday. I don't want to go past 80. I don't want to live past 79.
Betty White lived to 99.
Yeah, Betty White doesn't have Alzheimer's in her family, I'm assuming, though.
Oh, okay. I only have one person that I know of that had Alzheimer's in my family.
My grandpa had it.
So.
Like, I'm not trying to laugh, but it's fucking rough, dude. Like, watching someone that you love, like, forget your name or think you're somebody else.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Yeah, I had to deal with that with my great grandma too, but I think they're still trying to find like a cure for it.
Yeah, I mean,
or treatment or some shit.
I've been trying to cut back on drinking out of aluminum cans because they say that's a big factor, but I'm like, I can't not drink energy drinks every day.
Sure?
That's what they say. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think you can like really avoid anything.
No, I mean, we consume a lot of unhealthy shit, so it is what it is.
Yeah.
So just closing out the Bob Saget thing real quick because I know we keep going all over the place. It does really suck. There's not a whole lot we can really go into other than say like the dude definitely left a mark on at least my childhood.
Yeah, for sure.
And I mean, he'll definitely be missed, especially because it wasn't him. I always used to get him and Jerry Seinfeld mixed up. He never did that comedians in cars getting coffee. Did he do an episode of that with Jerry Seinfeld?
I don't even know. I haven't even seen a single episode of that. I don't even know who's been on it.
Okay.
So
I want to watch that here and there just to catch up on some stuff. But
I also want to go back and watch some of his like stand up because I've never seen any of them. So
oh yeah, well especially because it wasn't shoved down our throat the way Jerry Seinfeld's was during every episode of Seinfeld.
yeah.
So and just to see what kind of like levels of raunchiness he actually got to.
Yeah.
So definitely put that on the watch later list to get some bits out of that because I know I went really far down that rabbit hole when Norm Macdonald died.
Right.
Because I loved his comedy because it was just so fucking out there.
Mm-hmm.
So I would really like to see like the difference.
For sure.
So, what do we have next?
So for the next one, this is a big one. It came out today, I think.
Okay.
Letitia Wright, who's playing Batgirl in the Batgirl movie. Not Letitia Wright.
I was like, wait, what?
What's another L name?
I was like, fucking Black Panther's sister is playing.
This is what happens when you're not professional. What the fuck?
I honestly don't remember the chick's name either.
Leslie Grace. That's the L name.
I mean, it's it's an L.
Yeah, but she revealed the Batgirl costume for the first time today.
I still haven't seen a picture.
And I will show that to you right now.
Are you gonna pop this up on the screen?
Yeah,
for the peeps?
it'll be on the fucking screen.
This will be awful. I'm assuming. I'm gonna preface this with the fact that Damian told me it is not aesthetically pleasing.
I'll tell you this: it reminds me of a CW show.
Is it as bad as Supergirl's costume that we've seen so far? Because I don't really like it.
That's better.
Really? Oh, don't say that.
Your face immediately, like you just like you got sad. It looks sad.
I mean, I don't know what I expected, but
does that not look like a CW show costume?
Yeah, and it almost seems like they and I don't care. I'm just saying it almost seems like they intentionally like tried to make her look flat-chested in the suit.
That's really sus.
I mean, how's that sus when every other fucking super?
Because I guess they're not trying to show like over accentuate the fucking boobage.
So it's just okay in the comics then.
Yeah.
I mean that makes sense. I'm just saying like
this definitely looks like it's fucking like maybe her first suit or something. Like she made it herself. I could see that.
If it gets better in the future, I'll accept it. But for now, I'm just kind of like.
Yeah, and we don't know what it's gonna look like in post production or anything too.
I mean that looks like it has some post already done.
We
to
don't
it,
know
though.
that. Yet.
I'm just assuming this is gonna be in the Flash movie.
No, this is the Batgirl movie. Oh. Yeah, look at the cowl. It doesn't fit the whole rest of the suit.
I'm assuming it would be her first suit then.
Yeah.
Do we get any Batman in that then? And if so, which Batman?
It's gonna be Michael Keaton's Batman. They already confirmed that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Ben Affleck said he's done. Did you see the interview of Ben Affleck saying why he's done?
No, I didn't. I don't think I read it all the way, but one of the headlines was that Matt Damon kind of like helped him.
Yeah,
get to that point.
He convinced him to not go back.
What did he say?
He's like, you need to bring yourself out of the darkness. Basically, like he like went really deep into it. And
did he mean
really
to say it like that?
Yeah.
Dark Knight.
Well,
darkness.
Ben Affleck basically said that he needed to like. It wasn't a role where he like felt good. Like it really made him feel dark, and if you pay attention, that's when his marriage fell apart. So
yeah, because he got like worse into like alcohol and shit too.
Yeah. He went extra method. Yeah, he was Bruce Wayne.
He was. He's still the perfect Bruce Wayne to me.
I mean, I think
it's a shame.
Bobby Batts will make it better, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. It's a fucking shame, but yeah.
Is.
Michael, I don't know if you also saw there's some set photos from Batgirl that got released.
No.
There's a close-up shot of like this magazine on the stand. It says it's something about court of owls. So I don't know if the movie has anything to do with that or if that's just like set dressing, just shit to be in like the background and shit. Which I hope that's the case, because I don't want them to do court of owls and then potentially there's a court of owls in the Batman movie and
I don't know, man.
I want to do its own thing.
I see, and that's the fucked up part about like Warner Brothers, especially. Yeah. Marvel has been really good with their films about stretching things out.
Yeah.
Court of Owls is maybe 10 to 12 years old in the comics.
Yeah.
we're getting fucking overloaded with it right now.
Yeah.
We're getting Gotham Knights.
Mm-hmm.
Most likely the Batman.
Most likely.
Now we're talking Batwoman or Batgirl. It's been done in TV shows like Gotham.
Okay, yeah, I figured it was done in that.
Yeah, like to nauseam. It was fucking stupid. And then I feel like there's at least 1 or 2 more times. It's been in a lot of the animated movies already. The Batman versus Robin, I think is what it was. Or, yeah, something like that.
Okay.
It's one of those things that's, like, while it's a great storyline, there's so much stuff from the last 80 years now with Batman that you can just pull from.
Right.
And they just want to focus on what was hot most recently.
Mm-hmm.
I just really hope they don't fucking shoot themselves in the foot. If they were to pull from anything that was recently that I want to see, it would be the Batman-Catwoman marriage.
Okay. And not to go on a tangent, but I feel like that's like an issue I have with the new Doctor Strange movie, just based on the trailer, is that they're pulling from something recent, like What If.
The What If, yeah. And I see that, but at the same time, I feel like, I mean, I haven't gone into the comics with Marvel to that degree, especially with Doctor Strange. So, I mean, I don't know if there's any comics that had dealt with that in the past.
Right.
But, I mean, I don't know. Time will tell. Hopefully it's a good movie. I just want to see it to watch another Sam Raimi film at this point.
Yes.
Especially to see what they set up for the future in the MCU, because this is what a lot of it's going to hinge on.
Yeah, it's the big jumping off point.
May?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it is May.
So that will be interesting for sure.
Yes. And getting back to Batgirl, there's also another set photo where these 2 guys are carrying like this brick wall. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know where they're going to put it, but it looks all worn and shit, and there's a painting of Batman. It's Michael Keaton's Batman, but he looks like he has like a more updated suit.
See,
I'll have to try to find that picture and show you after.
I think that's the thing I'm almost looking forward to the most, because I don't want him to have the same suit.
Yeah.
He needs to have evolved, especially around the neck.
But here's a crazy part, too, about that. There's a Robin painted next to him, too.
Is
so
he black?
Somewhere along... What?
Is he black?
No.
Oh,
somewhere along the line, he got a Robin.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised that they didn't go with the original plan.
What was the original plan?
The original...
Oh, wasn't it Eddie Murphy?
No.
It was a comedian, though, right? It was...
I think it was Shawn Wayne's.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And I don't know, that just seems wild to me. Like, that's a out there casting. I mean, but it was Tim Burton, and I would have been willing to watch it.
Let me see if I can find that picture.
Of him in the suit? Or?
Of that wall.
Oh, I was like, what do you mean?
No.
I was like, that would not be appealing. I wonder how they would have, like, actually, like, dressed him up.
And there was, apparently, like, I don't know, they were screen testing, like, different people for Robin and shit, apparently. Huh. So I think there's going to be a Robin showing up in the Batgirl movie.
How old?
Probably, like, an older Dick Grayson.
So Nightwing?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I would assume.
That's actually pretty dope.
Yeah. Like, you can tell it's Michael Keaton's.
Yeah.
Because of the logo and shit, but the mask looks different.
Yeah.
And
That was a much better reaction than the other shit.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I don't know. I'm willing to sit and watch, for sure. But I really want a good Batman and Robin story.
It looks like she's like a fucking biker. Like she's going to ride a bike. I mean, she does, I guess, but that's what it looks like to me.
It almost reminds me of the outfit she had where it was like a hoodie. It was like very homemade. But
yeah, that's what...
I hope it gets upgraded in the future.
Yeah. I think by the end of the movie, she might have a different one. And this just like really like speaks to this not going to theaters. This is going to be an HBO Max thing.
Is it really?
Yeah, for now, right now. It's an HBO Max movie.
That's kind of bananas.
Yeah. That's why it's giving me that CW type feel.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll wait and see. There's a lot of things that are supposed to be coming to HBO Max that look pretty good, like something that came out today. I don't know if we're talking about that at all.
We can. Next.
Kay.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah. So what's the next story?
The next story is, I think it was today, Friday, January
14th.
I'm like, thank you. I don't.
Yes.
A special show came out. The first 3 episodes. It is called Peacemaker.
Oh. Yeah, I haven't watched it yet.
I haven't yet either.
Yeah.
But the reviews I've seen have been fucking great.
Nice.
And watching some interviews with James Gunn, he seems very optimistic.
Okay.
Especially because I think he directed the first half of the show.
Okay.
And then I don't know what happened to the other half, but I know he had a lot of creative control, which makes me happy because that's one thing that gets pulled away from him a lot in Marvel. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, but he still does a good job.
Yeah, and I heard like you see like the origins of the helmet and shit at one point, even though it's a sequel show.
I think the best thing, at least from the trailers, because they also released the opening credits. And it's fucking stupid. It's like a big dance number.
Oh my god!
It almost reminds me of Family Guy. And then at the very end, the Eagly, he's all doing the jazz fingers with his fucking feathers. It's great. Oh, so it looks hilarious, more than anything. Right. Vigilante and Peacemaker actually look like they make a pretty decent duo. The rest of the cast, I really don't care. Other than Stephen Agee, he's pretty good.
Who plays the Vigilante?
I can't remember. I can pull it up really quick.
Okay.
But I know he's not like a huge name.
Because he seems pretty funny, like at least in the trailer.
Yeah. Everything I've seen from the trailers, he does look like hilarious. He looks almost as funny as John Cena.
Right.
Freddie Stroma.
Never seen him.
Let's see if I know him from anything else. He's in Pitch Perfect.
Oh shit!
As who, I have no idea. I don't remember seeing him in the Suicide Squad.
The Suicide Squad?
The Suicide Squad. The most recent one.
Yeah, I don't recall.
He plays the exact same character, but he's uncredited. So I'm wondering if it's a thing at the end or if he's just a cameo in the background.
He might be, like, when they're walking through the prison or whatever the fuck. Okay. He might be in the background like the Calendar Man was.
I'm going to have to go back and watch this fucking movie again.
Yeah.
He's in The Crew, Bridgerton, Time After Time, Unreal, Game of Thrones for one episode, 13 Hours, which is, I think that's the Osama Bin Laden movie. No, that's Zero Dark 30.
13 Hours is the Benghazi movie.
Okay.
I think.
The In-Betweeners 2, Pitch Perfect, Cinderella Story, Harry Potter, Deathly Hallows 2, Part 1 and 2.
Oh, he plays a wizard.
Cormac McLagan.
Cormac McLagan?
Cormac McLagan.
Okay. McLagan. He's lacking.
He's in the Half-Blood Prince too? Fucking hell, how many?
Damn.
So he's in Half-Blood Prince Forward. Half-Blood Prince and Forward.
Okay.
It's kind of weird.
That's odd.
Especially to never have actually like paid attention to this dude's face. And he's in a mask the whole fucking show too, so it's perfect. I'm definitely optimistic for this show. Mm-hmm. We will probably do a end of season review, just like a quick one. It doesn't need to be super in depth, just a score, just to actually see how this show goes.
Right.
But I think that's all we really got for Peacemaker because neither of us actually watched it.
Yeah. We'll get back to you on that. But so next news story this is a Letitia Wright one. This is the one.
All right.
So Black Panther 2, which is called Black Panther Wakanda Forever. They started filming again after 2 months of delayed because she got injured.
Oh, I'm not ready for this movie.
I'm not either. I don't know how to feel about it. A lot of people are kind of like iffy about it, mainly because Chadwick Boseman.
I'm worried I'm actually gonna cry again in a movie theater.
Oh, you're worried about that?
Yeah.
I'm worried about it not being that good.
I'm worried about that too, but no matter what, they're gonna pay homage to him.
Yeah, I just
So it's gonna be rough in the theater.
I think it was John Campbell that said they're just writing him out of the movie instead of having like a death in the movie or whatever. It sounds like they're just writing him out.
I'm okay with a death off screen because we have had a lot of time away from him.
But it doesn't even sound like they're doing that.
But I mean, dude, they could put anybody in a Black Panther suit and just kill him.
They could, but yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I don't want digital recreation because that's gross.
Yeah.
I've already hated every time Star Wars has done it. But Marvel has done it fairly well, I'm not going to lie. But,
Yeah.
like, what can't I think of his name?
Which guy?
Catherine Zeta-Jones's husband. Michael Douglas.
Oh.
They did really well with him in Ant-Man.
Oh, you're talking about de-aging?
Yeah.
Okay.
But, like, just CGing an actor in is really rough. They did it with Grand Moff Tarkin once.
And Princess Leia.
Yeah. In,
Rogue One.
yes, Star Wars Story.
They also did Paul Walker in Fast 7.
That was one of the first ones I remember.
Yeah.
It was okay.
It was okay. It was passable for the amount of time he was on
yeah.
screen.
And, I mean, it was definitely Uncanny Valley, but not as much as Rise of Skywalker with Mark Hamill and...
Oh, yeah.
I'm having a problem tonight with remembering names. What's her name? Carrie Fisher.
Yeah.
Those were bad.
Yeah.
Like, really bad.
Mm-hmm.
Carrie Fisher's wasn't too bad, or at least as bad in Rogue One.
Mm-hmm. I think the best one I've seen, like, as far as, like, recreating somebody, like, was Grand Moff Tarkin.
Oh, yeah, that was actually pretty good.
Princess Leia in Rogue One didn't look that good, but I thought Grand Moff Tarkin was
It's kind of
good.
surprising, though, dude. They didn't need to do that.
No, they didn't.
You know why? Her daughter looks exactly fucking like her.
You think she looks exactly like her?
Exactly like
I
her.
don't think she looks exactly like her.
Bro.
I think you can tell, like, she is related, but she don't look exactly
It would have
like
been
her.
better than doing the fucking CG.
That's true. I mean, you could have used her and, like, maybe just touched up some shit here and there.
Yeah, you'd think.
Yeah.
But no.
Yeah.
We don't do things that make sense in this world.
I mean, did you really need to show her face? All you needed to do was show
her.
the back of her and then have her say the line. Or just have her say the line in the back of her.
Didn't need her at all, in my opinion.
I thought it was cool.
I mean, it was cool, but at the same time, like, they spent.
I mean, to be honest, you didn't need that movie, period.
I mean, that is also true.
Yeah.
And now we're getting another fucking spinoff out of that.
Rogue 2?
No, Andor.
Yeah. And I'm not. Is that a show? Is that gonna be a show?
It's gonna be a show.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know how it's gonna work. But
Yeah.
we'll see.
But getting back to Black Panther.
We went far.
Yeah. So yeah, the reason they had delay is because she got injured doing some sort of stunt, I think, for that movie, and the injury turned out worse than what they initially thought. That's why they had to push it back 2 months, and they just started filming again.
Just 2 months.
Yeah, it was 2 months.
Makes you wonder if it was just something broken, because that's a normal
Probably.
window, like 6 to 8 weeks.
Yeah, it might have been 2 months on top of however long they delayed it to begin with. So it might be longer than that, but that's what the extra time off was.
Okay.
So, but yeah, and then there was some controversy that she was like anti-vaxxer and shit like that.
Of all people, that's kind of
Yeah.
surprising. Yeah, that's wild. I would have never expected her to be anti-vax. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, and yeah, that was a big old thing. And then there was rumors that she got fired from the movie because of it, and it was just wild for a second.
They
Which is
wouldn't
stupid.
be able to replace
No.
her if they tried.
Yeah.
She's very unique.
Yeah.
Like, her cadence and her, like, energy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they tried saying the same thing about Miles Teller, too, though. During shooting. I don't remember what film it was. But he's like...
For that?
For like, anti-vax stuff.
Really?
And he's like, I don't know where they're getting these reports. I've been vaccinated for months. Like...
This is to stir up shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I mean... It is what it is, but people love fucking bringing up whatever dirt they can to get a story, so.
Yeah.
Even if it were true, I don't give a shit about this restrictions anymore. I mean, I follow them because I have to.
Yeah.
If everything were to go away, whatever, cool. But the fact that people are almost losing their careers over this is kind of fucking stupid.
Yeah, it's dumb. But yeah, that's overall. I'm just kind of worried about that movie and what the story will be.
Yeah,
but I'm sure it'll be decent because Ryan Coogler is a really good director. So it'll be interesting to see what he does with it.
yeah, no, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
So what has he directed other than Black Panther? Because off the top of my head, I can't think.
He directed Creed.
Okay, that was fantastic.
He directed Fruitvale Station, which is like his
Also-
first movie.
Also pretty good.
Yeah, and I think that's it.
Let's see really quick.
Oh, and Creed 2. I think he directed Creed 2. Michael B. Jordan's going to direct the third one.
Okay, I thought
Yeah.
Michael B. Jordan directed that one too.
Yeah. Or was it Sylvester Stallone that directed Creed 2?
Maybe. Let's check really quick.
Yeah.
Ryan.
Because I forget.
Coogler. Oh shit! How do you spell this? How do you spell this?
Ryan?
I might be spelling Ryan wrong. There's like 4 different ways to spell Ryan.
Ryan.
I'm just gonna look up Black Panther.
Cougler. Coogler.
Coogler. The Cougs.
Was that right?
I have no idea. No, I spelled it right initially, but I tried to put a U in, like C-O-U.
Oh,
It's C-O-O.
Damn.
So that was my fault. Please hold. This is taking forever. He has directed 9 things: Black Panther, Creed, Fruitvale Station, The Sculptor, Fig, Locks, and then a couple upcoming ones: Wrong Answer, Scenes for Minors, and Black Panda. Black Panther.
That's the porn parody.
No, it just feels like a remix to that fucking Designer song.
Oh, fuck. You brought up somebody who's irrelevant. Damn.
He's relevant?
He's irrelevant.
I was going to say, I thought he was irrelevant. I haven't heard anything from him in forever. Yeah. But that fucking song drove me nuts.
That song. I used to listen to that song quite a bit.
It had a beat to it. I'm not going to lie. But it was fucking stupid. Yeah.
Genius. Even if it may. I hope he saved his money. That's what I'm saying.
You know he didn't save his money.
Why?
He's a rapper.
That's true.
I mean, I think the video he had fucking Lambos and stuff, so it's gone.
Yeah.
It's gone.
It's gone. Yeah, so Black Panda, Wakanda Forever. We'll see how that does.
Oh, fuck no.
And that comes out... I don't even know if it comes out this year anymore.
I mean, I don't even think they've announced anything yet, so we'll wait and see.
It is coming out this year, I think, at the end of the year.
Tentatively.
Tentatively.
It's going to get pushed back.
Yes, it will. Morbius.
I was going to say the same thing. I'm surprised we haven't heard anything on that yet, again.
We will,
I'm
in
sure.
a couple weeks.
It won't be long.
Yeah.
Do you have another... Well,
this is the last story.
I have one more then.
Okay.
What, you have one more after this story?
Yeah, and this one I don't even think we'll be able to go into too much. It's because it's kind of an update of something we talked about a couple episodes. We talked about this when Justice and Andrew were on the show.
Okay.
We opened up with it.
Let me throw in something...
Yes, throw it in. Throw up on me.
We also got an official rating for a film we're looking forward to.
Oh, the Batman.
Yes.
Yeah, I forgot about that shit.
It's kind of scary, though.
I know a lot of people are upset about it. I'll say that.
I'm not upset. I expected it. But it won't be as dark as I want it to get.
We don't know that, though. Because if you read the rating description, it seems like they're pushing PG-13 as far as you can go.
I mean, hey, that's fair.
But rated R, you can fuck with the tone a lot more.
Do you think we get a Reeves cut then?
I want one.
I mean,
I
think there should be a director's cut to most films, but especially if you know that there had to be stuff that they probably pushed the limit so hard that it got R'd multiple times to be like, hey, you take out this little thing, we'll compromise.
Yeah.
So I'm sure there's stuff left on the cutting room floor.
And like I said, you didn't need to make that movie rated R for like language or anything like that.
No. It just needed to be gory.
Well, like, not even gory. It's just like the overall atmosphere. Like a rated R movie, you can do more in that realm with.
I mean, 100%.
Yeah.
But you're also limiting, and I get why they would do this, but you're also limiting the number of people that would go see your movie at that point because you can't get kids in as easily.
I mean, if parents are not bitches, then they'd still take their kid to a rated R Batman movie.
You do know what year you're living in, correct?
Yes.
It wouldn't.
Would you take Kenneth to a rated R Batman? Yeah.
I didn't say me.
Yeah.
I said most.
I mean, I'm not surprised either. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I still have high hopes for the film, so we'll wait and see.
Yeah. High hopes. I hate that fucking song, too.
I knew you were going to say it. It got outplayed.
I hate it.
Got outplayed hard. wicked hard.
No, don't do it. Wicked hard.
I had to bring us back from that really weird slump we were just in.
Did you like how I included that shit at the beginning? I didn't do the whole thing. I did enough.
I did. I honestly thought you were going to throw some in at the end, too. I was waiting for it. I was like, this is going to get bad.
Yeah. I listened to the beginning of that podcast like 16 times.
It was
Because
one of my
it's
favorite
funny
things
as
in the world.
fuck.
If you didn't watch last week's episode, just go back and watch it for that like 4-minute clip at the beginning.
Yeah.
It is.
It's something.
It's laughable.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the best way to put
Fucking
it.
fantastic.
What is the last piece of news?
Last
sir?
news story. So like I said, this is an update. So Alec Baldwin finally turned over his phone to, I think it was Santa Fe authorities. Yeah. Because they were asking him for like weeks almost, and he was like refusing to give it up.
Why?
I don't know.
What relevant information could be found on his phone?
You never know.
Unless
It
was,
might
like,
have been an inside job.
Unless he like. I mean, I don't want to like
Conspiralize.
It was
No,
like, it was like conspires the like
Yeah,
actually the act of like conspiring to do something.
What you're talking about? You want to know what the past tense is?
No, I'm like, I don't want to theorize a conspiracy. We'll put it that way because I don't know how to fucking say it. Ooh, but what if he was intentional?
Like he wanted her out.
he's
He's like, hey, you need to put a live round in this gun. Put a live round in this fucking gun.
pulled a fucking Joker.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna take this gun and point it at the camera.
I mean,
Pow!
to a certain degree, I don't know, man. I go back and forth on the whole like his guilt in the situation.
What do you mean?
Why would you have a gun in your hand during a rehearsal?
Yeah.
That's
That's the main thing, I think. That's like...
well, that and the fact that he says that the hammer went off without his finger on the trigger is also complete bullshit.
yeah. He's like, hey, what do you want from me? The hammer went off.
But it's physically impossible. Like, experts have come out and said that's like a 1 in a trillion chance. Like,
Yeah.
there's no fucking way that would happen.
Not my gun, not my problem. That's what he said.
Well, also, if you're handling a gun, I don't give a fuck if there is an armorer on set. You should be the one checking the
Now you're
ammunition.
coming around to that. Because before you said no.
See, I debated on it.
Okay.
Okay, as a responsible gun owner,
Mm-hmm.
you should.
Yeah.
If I were ever on a set, I would.
Okay.
Because
Would you still, if you have, say you have like 10 people handle
Yes.
it before it gets to you?
Yes.
Would you just shoot it like that?
No, I would
Pow.
take the bullets out and know the difference between a blank
yeah.
round and a like lethal round.
Yeah. Was it a hollow point that hit her?
I have no idea what.
Like exhibit? Never mind.
I have no idea what kind of round actually hit her, but I do know that it was avoidable. That was loud as fuck.
I don't know why I did it.
It was definitely avoidable, regardless
Oh, yeah.
of... I mean, I'm not saying he should be the only one to get in trouble for it. Like, the armorer should get in trouble. The assistant director should get in trouble, because those are the two people that immediately after him that had...
Responsibility.
Yeah.
And the assistant director is also someone who went and sued Alec Baldwin too.
Yeah, over this situation.
Yeah, a bunch of people are suing him. I'm like, are you suing him out of anybody? It's kind of weird.
Well, it's because they all lost jobs, and they can directly tie it to this
Oh,
situation.
yeah, I guess so. Because I wouldn't hire any one of those motherfuckers.
No, and that's the thing. Their names are tainted. They're probably never going to get a job that's not on the super indie budget cut type of shit.
Yeah, they may be able to like go to the adult industry.
I mean, you can't handle live. I don't know of it. I'm gonna out myself here for a moment. I don't know of any pornos with live or with even fake guns.
I bet you I could find one right now.
You probably could, but I don't want to watch it. They probably can't afford a prop gun. They have cap guns that just all ping, ping, ping.
They actually say that too. Because
it's
nobody
a-
gives a fuck about that.
Like it's a fucking 1966 Batman
Yeah,
TV
you're gonna
show.
skip through that shit anyway. You're just gonna be like, I don't want to see this shit.
Oh fuck, that is bad.
But yes, so I don't know, man. I feel like this is gonna get a lot shittier than it already is. I don't know exactly what's gonna happen to Alec Baldwin, but what?
I just started thinking about
What?
So you know that video?
I'm walking it.
I know we watched that video together on the podcast where
The interview one?
Yeah, he's in the middle of the show.
Oh, fuck.
So
You're talking about the one with the gun?
it's really distasteful.
It is.
Dude, there's someone edited the video and said like every time he waved his hand or like a gun or a car passed, he had a rifle in his hand. It's just fucking going off. It's so bad. It's awful. Like
On top of like all the other memes that were sent around.
dude, that was the wildest 2 weeks of memes. It was so fucked.
Some of them made me cry because I laughed so hard, which is fucked up, but
really
it is what
fucked
it
up.
is.
It's almost as bad as like when Kobe died.
That was really bad.
It was really bad. Like, especially all the like Kurt Cobain and Kobe comparison shit.
There was comparisons?
Like,
I didn't see that.
It was instead of saying Kobe, you say Cobain, and people say why because he didn't miss. That type of shit.
That's
like
fucked
it's really
up.
fucked. And then the like helicopters going upside down and saying Kobe, shit like that. Or I saw one today. I was like, that's fucking way far back. It said, "Oh look, Call of Duty made a map paying tribute to Kobe Bryant." I was like, that's fucked up. It's just a helicopter crash.
People have no chill. They have no shame.
Dude, like,
But like I said before, if something I want people to like roast me.
I know, but there are some people who don't feel that way.
Yeah.
There are some people who only want to leave a good taste in people's mouth when they leave.
I want a bad taste in people's mouth. That's my goal.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what my goal is then. I just, as long as I make it to where no one, like, actively seeks out my grave to piss on it, I think I did okay.
Yeah.
And I don't know if we're on a good track so far. But we'll
I
see.
want my grave to be like in a spot where only a few people know.
Like, you want to, like, have, like, a private cemetery.
That'd be kind of cool. Have your own cemetery?
Dog, that'd be fucking sketch.
Fuck yeah.
I feel like that's the beginning of every horror movie.
Yeah.
Like the fucking mausoleum from Haunted Mansion.
Fuck yeah, you can put Alec Baldwin's career in that graveyard too.
God damn. You would.
You never know. You never know. Because what if something fucking wild comes out of this phone investigation?
I just don't get why he would be withholding his phone in the first place. That's
because if you had nothing to hide, you'd be like, all right.
I don't know, man.
Unless you're like, well, it's a tough situation.
It's
but
definitely sus.
yes, it's mad sus.
It's mad sus, bro.
Yeah,
it's mad sus.
It's wicked sus.
It's wicked sus.
I've never used those two together.
God.
My boy's wicked sus.
My
Want to
boy.
hand over his fucking phone.
How do you like them apples?
How do you like them apples?
They do the fucking heavy Boston accent in that movie too.
They do. It's fucking hilarious.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, but yeah, like I said, R.I.P. Alec Baldwin's career, dog. It was a good run, dude.
So we started the show with
you know
death.
what? This is fucking payback for his role in The Cat in the Hat. I'll say that.
I mean, yeah, he was a cock in that, but he was
dude,
acting.
I mean, everyone in that movie got cursed.
Mike Myers like quit acting.
Exactly.
Dakota Fanning did okay though.
Yeah, but her sister did way better than her.
Elle. I mean, yeah, but was Elle ever in a Quentin Tarantino film?
Yes.
Which one?
Wasn't she in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood? Wasn't she one of the hippies?
I don't know. I know.
No, that was Dakota Fanning.
Yeah, it was Dakota Fanning.
Damn, dude.
She played Squeaky.
Squeaky. Yeah.
I only know that name because I actually like sat through that fucking awful book, Helter Skelter.
Oh shit.
Which is I'm not
Like it's like a bad book, like it's badly written,
No,
or the
like-
shit in it.
It's good until you listen to other books that were written about the situation after. Because Helter Skelter is actually written from the point of view of the prosecutor in the Manson case.
Oh,
And he twisted a lot of shit to get that conviction.
I figure
But
a lot of them do.
he like sucks his own dick hard. hard in that book, to where it's like it's more about
Really?
him than it is the Manson trials for the most part.
Broken ribs and all.
Touche.
Removed ribs and all.
Touche.
Yeah, touche.
We got to ask Brian Wagner.
Warner?
Warner. Yeah, I always get his fucking name wrong, bro.
Was that ever confirmed? Or
No.
was that okay? That's why I figured.
It's bullshit. There's
Yeah.
no way.
Yeah, I mean, I'd do it. That's the only way I could do it because it's too small.
Here's something that is confirmed
What?
out of the man's mouth himself. Twice, technically. And you'll get what I mean. Kevin Smith has sucked his own dick.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it that big?
I don't think that was the thing. He was very flexible before he got fat, apparently.
Oh, you know what? I think I heard him talk about this before.
Well, that's why he wrote that joke into Clerks about his cousin sucking his own
Yeah, yeah,
dick
yeah,
and breaking
yeah.
his neck.
yeah.
Because he said he got it once, and that was it. I'm like, that is a wild thing to tell your fans.
I've never tried it, but
But I don't think I would try it.
why not? It's your own dick. It's your own fucking dick.
I mean, yeah, but even then, like, I don't want a dick in my mouth, let alone my dick.
On the bucket
I
list.
like the way you showed it. It was very like,
Sus.
oh fuck.
Mad sus.
All right.
But yes, that's the end. Unless you have something else to say about this, that's the end of the news.
No more news.
Okay.
I
No more fucking
I will
news.
wait to see the results of said phone search.
Yes. It's only the beginning. Nothing is over.
Only just begun.
Yeah, what is that?
It's a song. You've heard that song. Have you ever watched that movie 1408?
Not all the way through. I thought it was boring as fuck.
Fucking what?
Yeah.
It gets better.
Okay.
But that song that plays on the fucking little clock radio over and over again. That it's only just begun. It's like
a
a fucking,
foreshadowing.
yeah. But it plays over and over again every time the fucking it like keeps looping.
What if you heard that in a hotel?
I'd probably leave. I wouldn't close the door. I'd go. I'd walk out.
Would you straight
Like,
up
dead
walk
ass.
out?
Like that movie tripped me out.
Yeah, hotels scare me in general.
They're sketch.
Yeah, they're sketch. Like the one I stood in. I don't want to go too far into this, but the one me and Justice stood in Kansas.
I need this off camera at least.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
it's
in
just
Kansas.
Yeah, this is like a Days Inn. It was fucking sus.
The Holiday Inn Express that me and my wife stood at.
I don't wanna hear
during
it.
that was really nice.
Okay, yeah, I bet it was because you had the money to afford that.
It was only like $300 for the whole trip.
Yeah, well, Days Inn was $20.
Shut the fuck up! No, it wasn't. Otherwise, I would have stayed there because I was a baller on a budget, bitch.
All they had for breakfast was fucking stale ass waffles, dude.
I mean,
They
I
couldn't
had a
even
little
lay
bit
out
of
a
better
whole fucking like
spread.
no spread. I mean, they had butter to spread on the waffles, but you know,
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah,
yeah.
They didn't.
So.
They didn't have a charcuterie board out there for you.
Another Days In. Yeah, so
I had orange juice and bagels. So I mean,
that's pretty baller though. If you
that
think about
baller?
it. Yeah.
no. So I do not know how we got there.
I don't either. But moving on.
Something about hotels. Oh, it was a really nice hotel. They even let me walk in there with my shirt off, so it was okay.
You're listening to Chingy's Holiday Inn.
Yeah, no, I haven't heard that song since I was like 6.
Okay, that's the song going on this episode
We're gonna
for the audio version.
okay. We're gonna get copyright struck fucking
Yeah.
quick.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be rough.
So, to close out this episode, I thought it'd be kind of cool to do to do a top 5 list of our most anticipated movies of 2022.
Okay,
I got my list.
I will have a list on the fly. I do know
Do it.
2 of my movies so
Okay.
far.
We'll do a top 5, and then we'll do like 2 honorable mentions.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, that's what I'll go. And like always, we'll start at the bottom and go back and forth.
Started from the bottom. Now we're here.
Yeah.
All right.
And we're still at the bottom.
I'm gonna start with a movie that is already out.
Okay.
Scream.
I saw it.
Came out today. I know you did, and that's why it's on my list and probably not on yours.
It was before today.
So, therefore, I'm just going to say it looks fantastic, so I'm definitely ready for it.
Yes, there's actually more. There's a lot of shit to spoil in that movie. Didn't think there would be.
Yeah.
So,
There are a lot of movies that I'm seeing that are coming out this year that I genuinely am not excited about. Like,
Yeah, that's
now
how
that
I
I'm
felt.
looking at it, I'm like,
That's how I felt. That's why my list was like easy to pick out. I'm like, okay, I already know of these things.
I mean, for the most part, I know what my lineup's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it's sad.
So Scream's your number 5.
Scream's number 5.
Okay.
And that's only because it's already out.
Okay.
I mean, I think we're pretty much going to tie for number 1. It's not.
Oh yeah,
It's not hard to figure out.
Yeah.
But you go to your number 5.
Okay, my number 5 is Lightyear.
Actually does look good.
Yeah, and being that I grew up, Toy Story had to have been one of the first movies I saw in my life.
Right.
Because it came out in '95. But yeah, and Toy Story 2, I used to watch that every day.
Oh, Toy Story 2 is fucking gold.
I still think it's the best one. I know a lot of people say Toy Story 3, but
I mean, Toy Story 3 was great, but
yeah.
2 is still my favorite.
Yes.
1 and 2, and then 3, and then 4.
Yeah, the only reason I like 4 is because of Forky.
I would go 2.
Forky's baller, dude.
Forky is baller.
Yeah.
I would go 2, 1, 3, 4.
Yes, that's what I would do too.
Okay.
And Chris Evans is voicing Buzz Lightyear.
That was the thing that blew my mind. I'm like, they really didn't just go get fucking Tim Allen?
And I understand why. It's because, like, Lightyear is actually the real guy that the toy's based off of and shit.
And that's
yada,
fine.
yada.
It did throw me off.
Yeah.
I was like, it's weird to see that voice with that face.
Yeah.
But it actually looks decent.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it for sure.
Yeah, for sure. My number 4 would probably be, honestly, Sonic 2.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that one.
Only because of my son. He loves Sonic. We watched the trailer and he's all, Knuckles isn't a bad guy. And I was like, chill out, bro. This happens all the time. I was like, this is your first Batman vs. Superman. Just relax.
Yeah.
So
You'll be taking him opening night.
most likely.
Nice.
Yeah.
That'd
And
be cool.
My next one will be related to my other son, so you can go for your number 4.
Okay. My number 4 is Nope. Jordan Peele's new movie.
Ooh.
Yeah. And I have no idea what it's about. I just seen the poster out. I think you've seen the poster.
I've seen the poster.
Yeah, it's just like a cloud with like a, I don't know, it's like the shit that hangs off of balloons and shit. Like those like flags and shit like that.
What kind of balloons?
Let me show you the poster.
What balloon? Are we talking like hot air balloons or like balloons?
Once you see, like, you'll get what I'm talking about.
Like 99 red balloons?
Like those things that,
Like a weather balloon. Oh, wait. Lay fuck?
it looks like a circus in the air.
It looks like a nope.
Yeah. So yeah, and Stephen Yeun, isn't it?
Ooh, that'll be cool.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that. I didn't really like Us as much as I like to Get Out, but he still is like 2 for 2.
Yeah.
So
No, I can see that for sure. I did like Us quite a bit. Get Out was better, though.
yes.
My number 3. I know I already said what I picked. So, Across the Spider-Verse.
That was a tough choice for me to cut out.
It's I don't know. I like the direction the trailers are going, and knowing that Oscar Isaac plays Spider-Man 2099 is dope.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he played it in the last one too, but it gets me excited.
Yeah, and there's actually split it into 2 parts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Across the Spider-Verse Part 1.
Yeah, and then it's cool because like the art styles change and shit throughout.
Yeah. Every universe is going to look a little bit different.
Yeah.
Do you think, just random thought, do you think we get every spider person we met in the last one back? Or I can't even really say person. Spider things.
I think so.
Because one of them's a pig.
Yeah.
So
I think so.
I don't think you can do that movie without bringing John Mulaney back, at least for a cameo.
Oh,
People
yeah.
loved Spider Pig.
Yep.
So that's an instant get.
Oh,
I wouldn't
yeah.
be surprised if they brought in Nick Kroll to play his like Green Goblin counterpart.
That'd be cool.
That'd be fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
Have the voices of Big Mouth going at each other.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm definitely excited for that one.
Hell yeah.
What about you?
My number 3, The Northman.
Fuck, my list is... I wish I would have thought about all this beforehand.
Yeah.
God, that is going to be a great film.
And it's not A24. It's Focus. So and you know what the budget is on that fucking movie? $100 million.
So it's not even indie.
No, it's not. I mean, it is like aesthetically still. Like it's still very much an indie film, but on a bigger scale. He got the Hollywood budget. And the people in the A24 group are bitching at him, saying he's sold out. I'm like, have you seen the trailer? It still looks like a fucking artsy movie.
It does kind of almost... I mean, I understand why he did it, But I get why people are kind of like cautious about him going to another studio, because if A24 wasn't willing to hand him that money to do it.
I mean, I get that, but at the same time, like when you watch the trailer, it doesn't look, at least from that he like sacrificed anything.
No,
like, artistically.
I think it looks fantastic.
Yeah.
And he probably got his vision because he's a visionary director.
Yeah.
But I mean, I can see both sides. I can definitely see from the trailers that it looks like it's going to be great.
Mm-hmm.
But I can see why people would jump to conclusions.
Yeah.
Not saying I am. I'm just saying I can see how
Yeah.
people could.
And you know, a lot of A24 movie fans are like hipsters and shit, and they like hate on, you know.
They're loyalists. They've turned fucking movie studios into a Star Wars versus Star Trek conversation. Like, it's bad now.
I know.
But they're the only ones that give a shit is the A24 fans. And I love A24, but...
Yeah, and I'm an A24 fan, but like, I'm not gonna go that far.
Yeah. It's gone into stanhood.
Yeah.
It's gotten bad.
Yeah, I will forever worship them, but like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go out and like bitch about that. That's for sure.
I do love A24. They make amazing films, but you can't blame them for not wanting to stretch their budget.
Yeah, because they have they have a niche and they stick to it, and maybe he needed a budget like that to do what he wanted to do.
And I'm sure he did to get those names. I mean,
Alex Bjork.
Yeah, and Alexander Skarsgård isn't cheap anymore.
No.
Willem Dafoe. I mean,
him in that trailer, Alexander Skarsgård. He got fucking ripped.
Yeah. I mean, it's not the first time though. He did it for Tarzan too.
He looked even bigger than that.
Yeah. He looks fucking huge.
Yeah.
But you have to do that for a Viking film.
Yeah.
So that's the thing that gets me excited about that. I'm just gonna automatically say, because I already left it out of my list, that's gonna be one of my honorable mentions.
Okay.
Even though it probably would be higher if I would have thought it through.
Yeah, knowing you,
I would
these are all Vikinged out.
If we were honest, I'd probably take Sonic 2 out and put that there. But we'll just keep it where it's at.
Okay.
Because I have my other 2 locked down.
Cool. What's your number 2?
Did you do?
I just did my number 3.
Damn.
Yeah.
Thor: Love and Thunder.
Wow. Didn't make my list, but go ahead.
I'm surprised, actually. One that I will just comparatively, like, this is how bad the comparison between Marvel and DC is right now, like, movie-wise.
Yeah.
Of at least of anything that has continuity.
Mm-hmm.
I completely forgot and gave 2 shits about the fact that Aquaman comes out this year.
Me too. I honestly don't give a fuck.
I spaced that shit almost as hard as Morbius.
Yeah.
That's sad.
I'll see it when it comes out, but I'm not, like,
excited,
looking forward to it.
Like, at all.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Like,
Like
the last one was...
It was a fun
good.
movie.
Yeah, it was fun, but it wasn't... I can't rewatch it.
No, if it wasn't for James Wan, I probably wouldn't have even watched it, period.
And the Amber Turd doesn't help.
Yeah, Amber Turd coming back really fucks it up.
Yeah, it does.
She shit in Johnny Depp's bed.
That's beautiful. I mean, yeah, I think Thor: Love and Thunder would still be my number 2.
I am looking forward to it.
I love Taika Waititi, so I'm willing to watch anything he does, but knowing that they're going like full bananas with this one, like, it's gonna be fun.
And Natalie Portman's back.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun blast.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the most off the walls, funny. I can't think of enough adjectives to describe it. It's gonna be insane.
Yeah. It'll be Thor Ragnarok times 10.
Oh yeah, and which is fucking crazy to think. Like,
Yeah.
you go watch Thor Ragnarok, and then immediately thereafter go watch what's the Nazi movie?
Jojo Rabbit.
Jojo Rabbit. Amplified humor.
Did you watch Jojo Rabbit?
Yeah, it's so good.
I didn't get to watch it.
It's fucking sad though.
Is
It's
it?
so good, but it's fucking sad.
Okay.
I don't recommend if you are feeling depressed.
Really?
Like it
But that's 24/7, dog.
I mean, but at the same time, like it's expected to be sad because of the era.
Right, and the circumstances that it's based around.
Very good though.
Okay. My number 2, Disappointment Boulevard.
Ooh, that looks
Ari
really good
Aster's
too.
new movie, yeah. And it comes out April. Which I'm happy that I don't have to wait that long, but at the same time, it's kind of like weird because I would have thought that would come out like October, November, and be like an Oscar movie. Which it still could be an Oscar movie, but
it could get pushed back too. So
yeah, but it just kind of threw me off, and there's no trailer yet.
That is kind of surprising.
Yeah, but that new movie X. Oh, I didn't put that on my fucking list. That trailer I sent you.
Oh yeah, that looks really good.
Okay, I'm replacing one of my honorable mentions. That's
like Texas. It's Texas Chainsaw Massacre meets Boogie Nights.
Yep, that's what a lot of people are saying. That's exactly what I thought of in the trailer when the van's pulling up to the house. I'm like, Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Right. I was like, the fact that I don't know. It looks it's going back to an old formula, but with a kind of cool twist with the whole fact that they're like making a porno.
Yeah, and Jenna Ortega is like in almost everything now. She's in that movie, and then she was in Scream. She's the girl at the beginning of the Scream trailer.
I'm gonna have to look her up really fast.
Yeah, she's in that, and then she was also in You season 2. But yeah, that movie comes out in March, and the first trailer barely came out last week. So maybe a Disappointment Boulevard trailer is coming out in a couple weeks or next month.
Damn, dude, I thought she was way younger than that.
No, she's 19.
I mean, she looks young.
She does. She looks like she has a small face.
What else is she in? Oh, The Babysitter, Killer Queen.
Oh, okay.
That one was really good.
Yeah.
She's in Iron Man 3. I'm just going to quit looking because I can go all day on people's IMDb's.
Yeah, Disappointment Boulevard is my number 2. Okay. Ari Aster, Joaquin Phoenix, and like there's a whole shit ton of other people in that fucking movie.
Hell yeah.
And it's described as a horror comedy drama.
Okay.
So I don't know what the fuck it's gonna be.
No, it looks really good.
Yeah.
For all the set photos I've seen look really good. Knowing it's an Ari Aster film also gets me really excited.
It's gonna be fucked up. Someone's sister's gonna die at the beginning of the fucking movie.
I told you that too. I was like, every fucking film he kills someone's sister.
Yeah.
Like it's either the head coming off. That fucking Midsummer scene got me so hard though, bro. I want to rephrase that. The scene did not get me hard.
Whoa! That's sus!
I just wanted to make sure. I heard the way it came out, and I was like,
sus.
It hit me in the feels. Like that scene fucked me up.
Yeah, it was. I remember I saw it the first time. You just like get the close up of her face. I'm like, it kind of like you get like chills.
Yeah,
yeah. That
I just got him again thinking about it.
Yeah,
so, like,
then the Hereditary scene is way different.
Yeah, that one.
It hits in a different way.
That was. Both of them have a sense of panic, but one you feel like there's a little bit more hope. Where you think, oh, maybe there's a way out of this. You don't expect, like when you're watching it the first time, you do not, if you don't know what already happens, you do not expect what happens to happen in Hereditary.
Yeah. I remember seeing it opening night. Justice was with me too. And when it happened, he's like, Jesus fucking Christ! Out loud in front of everybody.
I could see him doing it. I know exactly how he would say it.
Yeah.
Oh,
but Midsummer, it's just the suicide angle is completely different. It hits different than that. That's the fuck up, and suicide is different.
Yeah. That's probably why it hit me as hard, especially like after stuff that happened like with my uncle and stuff. Like, the scene, it just felt fucking real.
Yeah.
And really fucking shitty.
Yeah, I'm like, really? You gotta fucking like basically open with this? I'm like,
I thought this was gonna be a happier film than this.
And once again, there's a lot of hoes. There's a lot of hoes. A lot of duct tape, dog.
I was like, what do you mean hoes? I had to think about it. I thought you meant like, it's a lot of hoes.
Oh, no, that's not even. She might have been a hoe beforehand. You never know.
You never know. I mean, there are scenes in that film.
Bro, Florence Pugh. That's all I'll say.
I mean, she is a fantastic actress.
Yo, number 1, your top fucking movie.
Actually, let's wait. Let's do
the honorable mentions?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm going to go with The Flash for an honorable mention.
Okay.
Just because I feel like I'm excited for it, but at the same time, I mean, I'm definitely more excited for that than I am Aquaman.
Oh, 100%. I think it's mainly because of what we know was going to happen in that movie.
That is true. Michael Keaton alone gets me in the theater, so.
Yeah. I was going to say he's going to make you hard again.
Having another No Way Home moment gets me excited.
Yeah.
We'll put it that way.
And I bet they're pissed that they beat him to the punch.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm 100% sure. Well, especially because they fucking sat on that fucking Flash movie for like 4 years.
Yeah, and it's everybody's fault. including Ezra Miller's fault.
Oh, yeah.
Because he wanted to, proofread the scripts and all this shit.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Can you tell everybody how your first honorable mention is Morbius?
yeah. My first honorable mention is Morbius. It's not.
I would hope not.
No,
It looks
my
like
first
dog
honorable
shit.
mention, it was Don't Worry, Darling, which is Olivia Wilde's new movie starring Florence Pugh and Harry Styles.
Oh.
Takes place in the 50s. It's about a marriage going to shit, basically.
I don't know how I feel about him going into acting.
I think he was good in Dunkirk. I mean, he didn't have to do a whole lot.
He
but
was in Dunkirk?
Yeah.
I haven't watched it.
Yeah, he was good in Dunkirk. But
I know he was also in the Eternals.
Yeah, he's Thanos' brother.
Yep. It's kind of wild.
It's wild as
It's
fuck.
on Disney Plus now, by the way.
Cool.
I'm going to watch it.
Good luck.
With all the excitement that came out of my mouth, I'm going to watch it.
You're going to cry the whole time. Or be like,
Why am I
You're
doing this?
so my first real honorable mention is X.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can see that.
And Kid Cudi's in the fucking movie.
Yeah,
Kid Cudi's in a fucking A24 movie.
As soon as I saw him in the film, I was like, oh, Damian's happy.
Yeah.
I was like, I know he's
And
gonna
he has a
love this.
fucking afro. Shit.
I feel like I've seen him with an afro at least one other time.
Yeah, I think in
The music video.
Erase Me.
Yeah. With fucking Christopher Mintz-Plasse and the dude
And the
from
dude with
Sex
the
Drive.
glasses.
Yeah.
Your first honorable, your number one.
My second honorable mention.
Yeah.
And then we'll go.
Yeah.
We'll just count to 3 and say it at the same time when we do our number one.
Okay. Yeah.
Because it's, I mean, I have no doubt in what you're going to say.
Yeah.
So, honestly, are they doing a Taken 4?
It wouldn't surprise me.
I don't want to.
They did it for.
Oh, Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness.
Okay, that's fair.
So.
That's fair.
They're all fucking superhero films because that's like my main focus.
I'm gonna put out a prediction. You're gonna see the introduction of Mr. Fantastic in that movie. Reed Richards.
Just Mr. Fantastic?
Just him.
Not the Fantastic Four.
No, you're gonna see him. I'm going left field because I think it'll happen.
I want that to happen in the next Spider-Man film.
That's too far away. Because John Watts they're filming Fantastic Four this year.
I want the comic book introduction that we got.
I do too.
That would
But
be so great.
you're gonna see John Krasinski in this fucking movie as Reed Richards.
If it's John Krasinski, I don't care what fucking film you put him in.
Yeah.
I will show up if you make him
Yeah.
fucking. I almost said Christopher Reeves. Reed Richards.
I will get wicked hard if they show him.
Okay, wicked hard.
Yeah. My number one honorable mention, The Flash.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fair.
Yeah.
That's very fair.
Yeah. And I have nothing to say. There wasn't a lot to pick from, I'll say it that way.
All right, that's
Yeah.
fair. Number one on 1, 2, 3.
Morbius.
The Batman.
Of course. What else would it fucking be?
I mean, it's the only thing we've talked about for the last year.
We built this whole thing around it, basically, if you think about it. That was like...
No. Yeah. I mean, it was one of the first big things we had.
Yeah.
But, I mean, at the same time, that was 7 months after
That's true.
we started. We did build this around mostly DC, though.
Yeah. And when that movie fucking comes out, and the week before, there's going to be a bunch of Batman shit on here.
Oh, dude. There will be at least one video on this channel every day. I will probably be over at your house filming shit with you.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll probably do our own solo stuff, too, but, I am that, fucking banana sandwich excited about this.
Don't say that. Don't do it. Why would you say that? Banana sandwich. That's mad sus.
I don't know another way to describe my...
You took that from Dane Cook.
That reference is 20 years old. Oh,
I forgot what he uses it for. Oh, I go banana sandwich on myself.
I go full banana sandwich on myself.
Shit. It is what it is.
Oh.
But yeah, the Batman, I'll go full banana sandwich on myself in the theater.
Yes. I will pay for your ticket if you do, as the cops pull you out of the theater.
I'm gonna walk in with a trench coat, no clothes underneath, and a Batman mask.
I don't think you're allowed in the theaters watching a Batman film with a trench coat anymore.
Or a mask, probably. I mean, if it's a Batman mask, then they can't say shit.
I mean, yeah, because people were
Unless they're super extra cautious.
Yeah, because people were in like full Spider-Man regalia.
Yeah, but no one's shooting up a theater in Spider-Man. They come in there with those fucking like crazy string fucking like
Fuck you.
come in. Someone busts through the exit door.
I don't think that'd be very safe.
But then fucking somebody who's like carrying fucking just starts popping them.
Not again.
Not in my theater. I'm not going out this one.
Oh my god, we've made fun of so much death tonight.
But
I think we're going to hell.
it is what it is. Everyone is.
Oh.
But yeah, the Batman. I mean, fuck. I think everything that needed to be said about that movie is fucking said. That movie is gonna be. It's gonna win Best Picture at the Oscars. Robert Pattinson is gonna win Best Actor. Zoe Kravitz is gonna win Best Supporting Actress. Paul Dano's gonna win Best Supporting Actor.
Did you see? I mean, I fully agree, and I don't know why my brain went on tangent mode. Did you see who won a Golden Globe?
No.
For Best Musical Performance?
Oh, Andrew Garfield.
Yeah, boy!
He's gonna get nominated. I don't think he'll win the Oscar. Honestly, yeah, I don't think he'll win. And you know who's gonna win? Benedict Cumberbatch for Power of the Dog.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, it's a new Western movie on Netflix. And it swept like the Critics' Choice Awards. It swept a bunch of other things. Yeah.
I mean, he's a good actor. I'm not gonna lie.
And apparently he's really good. And I haven't seen it yet because it's 2 hours long and a Western.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah.
It's really weird to see Westerns like here and there make a comeback.
Yeah, like just out of nowhere.
Yeah.
When was the last Western that really hit it big? Really hit it hard?
Really hit it hard? I was gonna be a smartass and say the Lone Ranger, but obviously
You got 2 canceled men on that movie.
I didn't even think about that.
They're not really alone in being canceled. The dual Ranger.
I mean, I'm surprised that fucking Johnny Depp didn't get canceled for that film.
That movie is so fucked up.
He plays a racial stereotype of a Native American. I know. It's fucked.
Armie Hammer.
He's over there fantasizing about eating the horse's corpse and shit.
Or Johnny Depp's penis.
Oh, that just reminds. No, I don't want it. Do you remember Monstro?
Oh, yeah. I couldn't get into it, but yeah, I remember.
That first episode, though?
Yeah.
That one was a rough one.
It wasn't that rough.
That was,
I was like, give me some more, dude.
Bruh.
Fucking make it harder.
No. No. Fuck, bro. That one was hard. Just to visualize the eating of the sausage.
I know, the way he describes it and how he had that guy strung up, I'm like, you know, it was like, damn.
You know that, I mean, obviously it's a real story, but dude went vegan after he went to prison.
That guy?
The guy who ate the other dude.
Oh, okay.
Because he said that meat doesn't taste right anymore now.
I wonder what. I'm sure he's mentally fucked.
Oh, I think he was mentally fucked beforehand.
Yeah, but now it's like, damn.
Full banana
sandwich. He went full banana sandwich on that guy's banana. He probably made a sandwich out of his banana.
Oh,
dude, whole wheat,
he
dude.
fed it to him, bruh.
Yeah, whole wheat with the bread.
With the bread.
He fed him his own dick? I don't remember that part.
He fucking gave him a bite.
That's fucked up.
It's so bad.
Do you think that after he ate it, he absorbed it and it grew like as much as the meat?
I do not think that happened.
That'd be kind of sweet. But yeah, that's fucked.
That would be sweet.
That's fucked.
It's so fucking
That's fucked.
bad.
Did you see like the crime scene photos?
I saw a couple.
Yeah, about like, the room and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Just the room itself is kind of fucked.
Yeah, it's super sketchy. Didn't it happen in like Germany or some shit?
Russia. It was some Eastern European guy, which makes sense because there's nothing to fucking do over there.
Honestly, I think we're both right.
Yeah.
All of Eastern Europe is either Russia or Germany. It feels
Slovakia.
like.
That's where
Yeah.
Hostel takes place.
Oh yeah.
It's just the name Slovakia. It sounds dirty.
It sounds scary.
It sounds scary. I'm not gonna go to Slovakia. I've seen that movie.
I want to go to Slovakia just to say I did it.
Just
I wanna go- I
Say you
wanna go-
survived.
Yeah.
I didn't get kidnapped.
I think I'll just drive through.
You bitch. You gotta walk around.
I'd be like, oh, that was cool. Let's get back on the bus.
Don't fucking talk. If you talk and they know you're American, shit, it's over.
I think my presence shows that I'm American.
I mean,
You might be able to survive.
the Japanese chick in that movie didn't survive.
I mean, yeah, but you're mixed. You could pass as like a Russian.
What?
I've seen many Russians with your skin tone.
I've
That
never in
sounds
my
wildly
life.
racist.
Yeah, I've never. That's mad sus. I've never in my life thought I would pass as a Russian.
I mean, accent no, but like visually, you'd be okay for like.
I could
week.
pass as a Native American.
See, I believe that one less.
Really? I've had
Yeah.
people thought I was Native American.
I think it's just the hair.
Maybe. I don't know. If I braid it up, I might look like a redskin.
That was racist.
No, it wasn't. Yeah, it was.
It's like we can't even call a football team that anymore.
I know, dude. It's. Oh, did you see they're renaming that team in February?
Again?
Well, they're getting the official name in February.
Do you know what it is?
February 2nd. I think it's going to be the Defenders.
The Washington Defenders.
Yeah. Honestly,
Do
Washington.
we have a new owner yet?
No.
Why?
Because they're fucking morons.
Okay. So,
Roger Goodell's like, they've been punished to the full extent.
okay.
They're involved in human trafficking.
Here's my thing. I'm trying to think of the best way to put this. Once again, don't want to get into politics, but I am saying, how does homeboy who owned the Clippers get away or have to sell his team over saying something? It was pretty racist. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, the
It
guy on the phone?
was Donald Sterling.
Yeah, I remember that.
How does he have to sell his team over saying something bad about essentially just Magic Johnson? And yes, he said some wildly inappropriate shit that his girlfriend put him on blast for, which was really fucked up. I'm not saying that he was wrong. He definitely was wrong.
She went full Army Hammer on him, dude. Exposed. his ass.
She She fucking ruined her own free ride too. That's the thing that blows my mind.
Yeah.
I'm like, you do realize this didn't just fuck him, right? But I mean, he definitely deserved to get a lot of repercussions.
Maybe it just shows the NBA takes that shit more serious.
I mean, that is very possible.
Yeah.
Roger Goodell is a fucking tool.
He's a coward.
He's a coward.
Well, that just shows you that Dan Snyder probably has some shit on Roger Goodell.
I mean, this is also the fucking league where your guy, Chucky, got fired for sending that guy emails.
Well, you know what it is? I think it was a fucking somebody had to go down. So the
they
whole
fire
shit
a guy
got down,
for
so
a
they
couple
fire
of
him.
racial slur or homophobic slurs,
And racial.
which don't get me wrong, they're both still
Yeah.
wrong.
And he called Roger Goodell a non-football, an anti-football pussy.
Yeah, but we're okay with women being trafficked.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying somebody he went down,
Okay, but if
so
it's that
they can
public,
hide that shit.
But if it's that public to where people fucking know, how is there not repercussion?
Because I'm telling you, Dan Snyder has some shit on Roger Goodell, and that's why Roger Goodell don't do anything to Dan Snyder. 'Cause
Well,
if he jumps in, then
maybe something should happen where we find out what their Epstein Island is
fuck, they could have gone to Epstein's Island.
together.
Yeah, that's sauce,
Bruh.
Yeah.
We're hitting a lot of conspiracies today, too.
Yeah, I'm gonna put this out on. I'm gonna tag this clip on every NFL social media account. Hashtag. What would the hashtag be? Hashtag.
Goodell's a non-football loving pussy.
Let's go banana sandwich on Roger Goodell.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
hashtag banana sandwich, hashtag Roger Goodell.
Yeah. But yeah, it's really weird. there's some shit going on behind the scenes, I'm sure.
The NFL has always seemed very
Sus.
yeah, that's the word. We'll just say sus. Like, it's the Ray Rice.
That guy beat the shit out of his woman in the elevator.
And it was perfectly fine until the video came out.
Yeah.
Which the NFL already knew about.
Yep.
That's a fucking crooked company, dude.
Kareem Hunt kicked, I think it was Kareem Hunt, kicked his girlfriend. He's playing. Tyreek Hill beat, I think it was his wife.
No, it was just a random chick.
Okay, random chick, yeah.
Because she was almost assaulting him in the fucking lobby.
Yeah.
I mean, not that it's just almost, yeah.
If she assaulted him, then maybe we'd have a fucking conversation.
I mean, would we though?
I think it's fair. If you let a chick, if you're like arguing with a chick and she's beating the shit out of you and you're standing there for like a good like 2 minutes or a minute, then I think it's fair game. I'm like, all right,
I mean,
now it's time to retaliate.
I mean, I'm not saying I disagree. I'm just saying the internet wouldn't.
I mean,
go watch fucking Bill Burr's stand up. And he's like, you're telling me there's no excuse? He's like, let's say you come home from a long day's work and you're like, you're ready to have a hot cooked meal and all this. You go upstairs. Your wife has drowned 2 of your kids.
it's Daniel Tosh.
Oh, so they both have very similar ones.
Okay.
Then. But Daniel Tosh has one. He's like, you go in. She's already drowned 2 of your kids and she's getting ready for the third. You're saying not even then? I was like, that's fucked up. Yeah. Oh.
But yeah, it's fucking wild. But yeah, NFL has like weird rules. Like they let some shit go when like less. I don't know how to word this. They let major shit go when stuff that seems like it wouldn't be a big deal. They like punish that. Like weed for the longest time was a big punishment. Now it's not anymore. But you can beat your wife and you play. And
they're willing to almost fire a dude for not wanting to do media.
Yeah.
With
Marshawn Lynch.
Yeah.
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
I don't get fined. It was the greatest quote for the longest fucking time.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the NFL is fucking weird. And we still watch it, which is fucked up.
Yo, I would have tried to be Marshawn Lynch's best friend if I was the fucking like interviewer, dude. Oh, yeah. I would have brought up some random shit that had nothing to do with football. Just be like, hey, yo, what's the website we go on to buy your merch? Just shit like that. Try to plug him to make him feel good.
Right.
That sounded bad, too.
Oh, you say plug him? Pause.
That was bad.
That was mad. That was wicked.
Just for reference, it is already like 12:20 in the morning. So it's like...
Well, then shut the fuck up.
I can't quit laughing. All right. All right. Oh, fuck. Okay. So, to the people at home, to the boys and girls in the audience.
Why did you laugh on that?
I have no idea. It just sounded corny. All right. Thank you for watching this episode of the SuperThwak podcast. We really appreciate it. Once again, my name is Anthony Stevens.
Damian Leba.
If you wouldn't mind following us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and especially YouTube, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment on the videos. That way we know what you guys like in the future. And please listen to us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Make sure to like, rate, and subscribe on both of those. Really helps us reach out to other viewers, and we really appreciate it. Until next time, peace.
Peace.